Hi everyone, and welcome back to Herzography. This video, I'm going to tell you all about some of the new products that are being released from Maven on the Wave 3 Kickstarter. The main one that I want to tell you about now are the extra strength adapter rings. The extra strength adapter rings also come available as the extra strength step-up rings, and you know, it's become very interesting that as we get more and more into magnetic filters, you'll find that there are different strengths of magnets. And many times, depending upon the type, the weight of filter that you have on, it still has, you know, there's a good amount of stick. This is the standard adapter ring from Maven, and it does have a good amount of stick. I have never had a problem with this coming off. If I take a look at using the new Maven ring light, it still sticks on here very well. But if I happen to get close to something and I just happen to catch maybe the controls, it looks like it could come off a little bit easier. So Maven have thought of that because, as I mentioned before, the owner of Maven is an avid photographer, and he has come up with, instead of using the standard rings where the magnets are coated to give it a certain amount of strength, he has come up with these new adapter rings called the extra strength adapter rings. And the neat thing about these rings are that the magnets are actually showing. They are actually, there's no coating on these magnets at all. So when you go to put on any filter or adapter, now just listen to this, it snaps on really, really tight. And now that's not going anywhere without you giving it a good amount of pull to take that off. That being said, you know, I really like these for when I'm doing really long exposures with one of the dark neutral density filters, and that pops on and that is not going anywhere. So, and it takes a little bit of a grip to get it off, which is, personally, I kind of like that a lot better. I think if I was in a studio environment, I would probably opt for the regular adapter rings as opposed to the extra strength. But, you know, since the majority of work that I do is out in the field, I feel that I would rather have a little bit more extra strength, even though the standard ring, I got to tell you, the standard ring, I have never had these come off. You know, they still have a good amount of stickiness to them, and they don't come off that easily. But that being said, if you were using this with an accessory, you know, that has a little bit more leverage to it, like the ring light, then you might opt for something a little bit stronger. Also, it's not just the ring light, in that if I was out and I'm using the ring light with a polarizer and a magnification diopter, well, now I've got a lot more weight on here. So yeah, having that adapter, that extra strength adapter ring, it gives a lot of stickiness to it, a lot of grip that won't let that come off without you really having to give it a good pull to take it off. So I really like that about these new extra strength adapter rings. So on this new Kickstarter that's coming out very soon, depending upon when you watch this, it might have already started, you're going to see the Maven ring light, these new extra strength adapter rings, these magnification diopters, the 2x and the 4x diopters. There are color filters for those of you that like to do a lot of black and white shooting in red, orange, and yellow. So those are coming out in the new Wave 3 Kickstarter. This one is a special filter. I believe I showed it last time. I don't have it in the 82, but this is a Dream Soft filter where it is in the center. Not sure if you can pick up on this, but in the center there is it's clear, and the dream part of the filter is only on the outside rim. So it's almost like over 3/4 is the dream soft filter, and then it's clear in the center. So that's really cool. That's coming out. You'll see these filters for giving star arms, and everything from 4 arms to 6 arms to this last one, which is 8. So that way when you're out shooting lights at night, you can give it a little bit of extra special effect. I have these in the 55mm size, because this is the size that I use for my cell phone. And that way I can get it in the camera, don't have to worry about putting it in post-production. I can go out and shoot and get some really neat effects and then post it right away onto social media. So enjoy using that. This filter is available in all sizes, I believe, and this is the Polarizer with a little bit of what we call show glow. So the show glow, which there are show glow filters only for maybe doing work at night, and you want a little bit of softness, dreaminess to it. But if you're shooting during the day and you also need a polarizer, this gives you the option of having a built-in polarizer with the show glow. Once again, just trying to get it right in the camera, especially your cell phone, so that way you can post it right away. Available in the Wave 2, so these are also have been available and will be in the link below, because all the filters are going to be available in the Wave 3 Kickstarter, are these dark polarizing filters. So you have a 3-stop, a 6, and a 10-stop. I find these to be very, very useful. So if I'm going out many times during the day, I find that all I need are these dark, neutral density polarizers, because I have a built-in polarizer and a neutral density filter built into one, and it makes it just much easier and faster to pull out one filter, put it on, as opposed to, you know, working with 2 filters. And it saves a little bit of cost, and it saves weight and time. So all of that makes these very, very wonderful filters to use. So that's about everything that I have. I don't have any of the new Maven lens cap colors, because as you can see, I've got some of the colors here right now. But the new ones, there are some new different colors that you'll see in the Kickstarter link below. Looking forward to seeing what those look like. It just helps to have different color lens caps for as you're maybe grouping your filters together, or each one of my lenses, I like to put on a different color lens cap, so that way it makes it really easy to see in my bag right away which lens I'm pulling out, because a lot of times they're in my bag vertically as opposed to horizontally to save room. So that's a lot of what you're going to be seeing in this new Wave 3 Kickstarter. And these extra strength adapter rings, once again, are just really, really great and very strong. So I hope you will get some of those and enjoy using them as much as I'm enjoying using them too. Also, please join my list of subscribers. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. Just go ahead and click, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Thanks again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Bye for now.